गैप छोड़ना सब तो.
Tell me start whenever you start.
Okay. Stop.
The reason for joining Pratiti Fellowship is because Pratiti gave me an opportunity to work on gender-based violence. The gender-based violence is something that I relate to personally and even otherwise. I mean, right after, I think, ever since I was in the undergrad to my postgraduate studies, gender-based violence has sort of affected me personally in a lot of ways, whether it be my gender identity or sexuality. So in that sense, I think I thought an opportunity to do something via Pratiti Fellowship would be great. So that's why I joined Pratiti Fellowship.
Okay. What? I shouldn't know. Right. So then, is Pratiti helping you? In
Yeah, I
what you
think
thought?
Pratiti helped me immensely because the fellowship is unique in its own way. Because the first, the workshop that we had, whether it be residential workshop or the first 1 month of workshop with the facilitators, it helped me create immensely in sort of understanding myself, because there's a lot of stretching exercise that happens. In the sense of mental stretching of how much you can really stretch yourself to, and other various activities that the fellowship entails. For me, that was a great experience to sort of know myself, know others, be more empathetic about others. I think it gave me a sense of what I need to do, or possibly where I have to go, what my next step would be, and sort of helped me ask so many existential questions about myself. I think it's a part of growing up, so that way it helped me immensely, personally and even otherwise. Yeah.
Okay. And what is your project about?
The project that my team is doing is to revive this group called Queer Campus. The Queer Campus was founded in 2010, and then it was on and off, but for over a year it was defunct. Queer Campus is basically to provide a safe space for university students to come together, talk about LGBTQIA issues. Even though the focus is mainly on LGBTQIA, but we would basically invite and welcome anyone with a mindset to sort of question all sort of assumptions, or mainstream assumptions that we have in our society, whether it be patriarchy, whether it be whether it be any sort of an assumption, like mainstream assumption about our society. So we basically want to question the queer, in a sense, also sort of doubles itself to the term questioning. So it's basically questioning these hegemonies. So this is what we do. So we meet once in a week. It's been happening regularly now. It's been two meets for the past 2 weeks, or at least once in fortnight. We meet. We discuss on various issues. Anybody is welcome to come and speak about whatever they feel, without having some sort of a conception, preconceived notions in their mind that, okay, somebody would judge me, or what if I say something wrong. So somebody is sort of free to come and use that space. It's basically creating a safe space for the university students. So that's what the project is about.
Okay.
Pratiti so far has been the facilitators, because they give a lot of independence to do what you want to do. They never sort of come in between and sort of conflict you with, this is the way you have to go. I think that independence, coupled with inputs here and there, that has been great. And also the fact that we haven't really seen them as somebody who's elder, somebody who's like sort of facilitator, imposing some sort of a rule upon it. It's more or less like on a same wavelength. It's on the same. How do I put it? I think it's. I think they're more like friends, and we know so much about them, and they know so much about us. I think that personal relationship of knowing each other so well, of sort of having the shared experience, and also having the shared dreams of to achieve something and to give back something to society. So that's what appeals to me the most about it.
Okay. Thank you.